Dear Brendan Sorsby, go away. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Don't ask. Big dog, get well and get your voice back. Good morning. Welcome to the Taco Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. Crasher, thank you. Croissant Eater, thank you. Hilarity Bribo or Bribo, I think I got that right. If not, please tell me. Welcome one and all to the Taco Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. Yeah, really don't have much of a plan today except to entertain y'all and make y'all laugh for 3 hours, but there is someone waiting in the background that needs to go off. Here's the droid. And he looks as tired as I feel. How are you, sir?
Oh, what the? Why is my... Hello, camera. Focus. I'm on screen. Thank you.
What's the matter? Camera not working?
Guess I'm just going to be foggy the whole time. And it's worse. Oh, my God.
Technology. The fights with technology. You made a request of me to go completely off on hockey Twitter. Why is that?
Because last night I was told of a tweet that the NHL decided to make that said who would win in a best-of-7 Stanley Cup final, the 2025 2025 Florida Panthers or the 2026 Carolina Hurricanes.
Okay. And what happened? I'll tell you what happened. He froze. He froze up on me. Dag nabbit. This is how it's going to go today. I have that feeling. This is how it's going to go today. All right. So I guess, at least for now, I'm flying solo, and I'm going to start with a little baseball. As soon as Joy gets back with the hockey talk, we'll go back to him. I'm going to start with a little baseball. The Yankees and the White Sox meet today in the Bronx for the first of three And both teams are in first place. What? Both teams are in first place at this point of the season. He's back. Yeah, both teams are in first place at this point of the season.
Oh, wow.
And I cannot wait to do this series in the Bronx. That's White Sox and Yankees. We'll get back to White Sox talk in just a moment. Now, you need to go off on hockey Twitter and don't freeze on me again.
Blame my parents for touching with the Wi-Fi. They need to stop touching it. Anyways. So
that's fair.
My point to people on Twitter is let the Canes have their moments.
Right.
There is no point to compare the two. There is no point. They're both Eastern teams. The only time they would play in the Eastern Conference Final, the Panthers are 8-0 in Eastern Conference Finals against the Carolina Hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So it's like, you know, you hear it over and over. Blackhawks would have won the cup if the Kings were better. If the Bruins wouldn't have won the cup if the Canucks didn't choke. It's all these ifs, ands, and buts, but it's like, why try to compare it? We weren't in the playoffs, so why say, oh, they didn't have to go through Florida, cup means nothing. Shut up!
I agree.
Shut up! Oh, the Panthers wouldn't have won their cups if Vegas made the Western Conference Final and actually made the cup. Shut up! You won once! And you've lost 2 cups now. We've only lost 1 cup and we've only lost 2 cups and won 2 cups. Mm-hmm. We have a 500 in the Stanley Cup Final. What do you have, Vegas?
They got 1 cup in 3 attempts.
You are the LeBron in a team. Under 500 in finals.
In the Stanley Cup Final. Correct you are.
Let the Canes have their moment. It doesn't matter if Florida wasn't there. It doesn't matter if Mitch Marner didn't show up when he was needed. It does not matter the injuries that happened during the Stanley Cup Final. It does not matter. All that matters is that the Carolina Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup. That is all that matters. Jordan Stahl is the winner.
And Stahl is what, 37? Stahl is 37, and that makes him, I believe, the oldest Conn Smythe winner.
One of the oldest.
Thank you. And well deserved. Well deserved for Jordan Stahl and the Carolina Hurricanes. And dear Vegas Golden Knights, you got your butts kicked. Let's be totally real about it. And you got shut out at home in an elimination game. You got outplayed. The Vegas Golden Knights are like the San Antonio Spurs. They got out-hustled, outplayed, out-coached. Period. Let the Canes have their moment. And the Canes are the Stanley Cup champions. Deal with it. The Carolina Hurricanes, the best-run organization in the state of North Carolina, are the Stanley Cup champions. I'll say it one more time. The Carolina Hurricanes are the Stanley Cup champions. Period. So all these folks on hockey Twitter, and now I'm going off, with the ifs, ands, or buts, if Florida would have been there, this would have happened. If Vegas would have had Mitch Marner show up, this would have happened. Shut up. It didn't happen. Vegas got their butts kicked, and the Carolina Hurricanes earned the Stanley Cup. Period. I had an encounter on hockey Twitter. Don't ask me why. Because I saw a couple of posts that were kind of the same that you saw. And someone asked me, oh, what fan are you? I'm a Blackhawks fan. He said, oh, well, you guys are going to be a while before you get back to Stanley Cup competition. Okay. Guess what? Guess what we have 3 of that you witnessed? Stanley Cups. Jonathan Taves, Patrick Kane, Duncan Keith. Conn Smythe Trophy winners. At the expense of a couple of the teams, one being the Bruins, sorry, Shane, that they're fans of. I agree, Droid. Let them have their moment. And they're going to have their moment all next season because they are the reigning, defending, undisputed Stanley Cup champions. Period. Jordan Staal outplayed. This is from my eyes. Jordan Staal outplayed everybody on that Vegas roster. Period. Deal with it. And I'm like, well, you picked Vegas. Yes, I know I picked Vegas, but I also know to acknowledge and have fun with it. I know who I picked, but I also know who won. And it was Carolina. And it's a little piece of my heart because I used to live in North Carolina. I've been to a Hurricanes game. I've been to the Lenovo Center. And when the Carolina Hurricanes are on, and I'm talking about as a team, that joint is louder than LeBron's mouth trying to get a foul called on him. That joint is loud. I've been in the old Chicago Stadium for a hockey game. I've been in the United Center for a hockey game. Heck, I watched the Chicago Blackhawks clinch the Stanley Cup in the United Center in 2015. In the United Center. And I wasn't even supposed to be there, but I got some help. But quit making the droid angry, folks. Let the Carolina Hurricanes have their moment. You got anything else to add to it? No. Are you doing the Woo-Saw moment now?
it's a pain in the A double.
Mm-hmm. I'll use my wife's word. It's a pain in the tuchus. Let them have their moment. We got a break. When we come back, the surprise of the season, and it's on the south side of Chicago. They got a big series coming up. We'll do that. We'll do some NBA odds. And then there's the sordid case of Brendan Sorsby. God help us. At least Brendan Sorsby didn't transfer to Kansas. He's not even looking at me. Snowman in the morning, back in. He just heard what I said. At least he didn't transfer to Kansas. Snowman in the morning, back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Cause we take this job so serious.
Put somebody in the middle of the field. Like, it's not hard.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
"20 after the hour, a sleepy droid is with me. And nice shirt. I got a question for you.
Oh, Lord.
Where will Giannis land?
Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Yeah, that Giannis.
You mean Mr. Grease?
Mm-hmm.
What was that one? What was that? Mr. Grease Lightning?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to end up in the same state this team plays in.
Florida. So you think he's going to Miami Heat?
Not Miami.
Orlando.
A team that you hate.
Orlando.
I think this is the end of either Moritz or Franz Wagner.
But what will it take for Orlando to
and
land?
I know Mr. Playmaker is going to be like, shut up, droid. We are not getting rid of Franz and Moritz Wagner. All right, let's get that clear. or should I hide my face? We're not getting rid of Franz and Moritz Wagner. You know, that's bad. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
What? What happened?
Mic arm.
Oh, your microphone's about to fall. Well, I pretty much
Well, he's going to either Miami or Orlando. That's pretty much what I'm thinking.
I pretty much have stopped caring because, like Brendan Sorsby, it's a saga.
Chicago.
I don't really care. I don't have a horse in the race.
You would care if he went to Chicago.
Oh. No, I wouldn't. Whoops.
I caught it.
Good catch.
Yes, you would care because I know.
No, I would not. No, I would not. No, I would not.
If he was a Chicago Bull, you would care.
I'll give you 2 reasons. No, I wouldn't. I'll give you 2 reasons why I wouldn't care. First of all, I did my last NBA game on Saturday. And second of all, I've been knee deep in the old school, remembering how the NBA was compared to what it is. Super teams on top of super teams on top of super teams. And it's something I talk about all the time. Legacy built versus legacy bought. The Knicks built their legacy. The Spurs, the 90s Spurs and the early aught Spurs built their legacy. The Warriors built their legacy. The Bulls built their legacy. Okay?
Name every team. Name every team that's bought their legacy.
The Sacramento Kings built their legacy, but they got robbed. I said it. They got robbed.
Bonus, De'Aaron Fox.
No, I'm talking about Mike Bibby and Chris Webber and the boys from 2002. They got robbed. Just like in 2011, the Bulls got robbed.
Listen. So, we're gonna do a little something. We're gonna do something unique, something that I've never done before.
Uh-oh. So this is going from where will Giannis land, and now it's coming to.
All right, we're gonna do it like this.
Okay.
Just a lot easier. A lot easier.
Oh, okay.
And what are you doing in here, sir?
I might have a bit of a wounded voice, but Boss Man brought up the legacy built versus legacy bought, and look at the teams from the 80s. The Lakers, the
Celtics, Pistons,
early version Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
Those were built.
I see that. I see that cup, sir. I see that BK cup.
This whole legacy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on.
Listen. Can I get my 2 cents in first?
Go ahead.
I thought you had a
All
nickel.
Right, so well, it's happened
He's
twice.
Got a whole,
so I have 2 cents.
He's got a whole bunch of he's got a whole bunch of change considering he feels the way I do. Go ahead, Jordan.
Listen. My favorite part about the current NBA is the fact that we're not having double champions. I like that personally because a new champion every year means that there's no there's no dynasties really, which means any team could win any year. That means the next, if a miracle happens, if God himself comes back, the New Orleans Pelicans could win a championship for once in their lives. It's really impressive to see how every year it's a new champion. What was the last time we had a back-to-back champion? Was it the Spurs?
No,
Golden State.
It was the Warriors.
The Warriors. All right,
Golden
but every
State.
time after that, every champion has been a different team. We haven't had a back-to-back champion,
and that needs to change.
And I don't think
that needs to change
because I don't want the city of New York's sake. The Knicks cannot win back to back.
I know. I'm not talking about the Knicks. I'm talking about a team needs to put it together and start another dynasty.
It won't be my Rockets. I'll tell you that. As long as KD is there, it won't be my Rockets.
I will use Droid's word. I will use Droid's words that he was screaming all season long. Yes, we got KD, but we were supposed to get a point guard.
Listen, we got KD, but we also got KD. So
it's good news and bad. It's good news and bad news at the same time. Good morning, Pumpkin.
I tell you right now, the only way the Pelicans are going to end up ever winning an NBA Cup is if Chris Paul goes back and turns the clock back.
Listen, CP3 is not coming back to New Orleans, whether you like it or not. He is officially retired.
Good.
He is officially
Get out,
retired.
Good. Get out and stay out.
Take LeBron with you.
You know what before the Warriors had their run, since we're talking about dynasties, and apparently Giannis and Milwaukee are going to split this summer because we're 2 weeks away from free agency, bringing it back to where this all started.
Yeah.
Dog, where do you think Giannis will land?
There's a rumor mill going around that he's going to land in Boston.
Nope, you don't got the cap space. You do not have the cap space. After extending JT and JB, you do not have the cap space. You would have had to trade for him.
It would cost them either Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
and I don't think Boston's willing to part. I don't think the Celtics are willing to part with either one of those.
We've said that before, and look what's happened.
You got Kristaps Porzingis for like a year.
Who the hell thinks about Porzingis before it happened?
And then I think another key part of him going to Boston, Al Horford needs to go.
Al Horford's in Golden State, dude.
Al Horford's at Golden State.
Where
that tells you how
and he did pretty. Wait a minute, and he did pretty damn good for Golden State for being his 19th year.
He got his championship with
19th year.
And now, one of the things I want to say is like, you need to realize you need to stop trading away players that actually have good futures. Like Luke Cornett is another one that I can think of. Like Luke Cornett, great defender, great center. You guys need.
Look, I'm not the idiots up in brass. I'm not the idiots up in brass right now that are doing this. Okay. Trust me, I get where you're coming from.
Okay,
let's take a look.
Now,
you got.
let's move on. These guys. Let's move on here.
Delano Banton, Luke Garza, Hugo Gonzalez, Ron Harper Jr., Sam Hauser, I recognize him, Peyton Pritchard, Neemias Queta, Baylor Shireman, John Tonji, Max Shulga. There's Vucevic, that guy I know. I definitely know him. Jordan Walsh, Jared Wright, Amari Williamson, and then J-Tay and Jaylen Brown. I do only recognize 2 other names on that list.
Yeah, and where are we going with this?
All your players are irrelevant and suck a lot. A lot.
We could always be Houston, okay? Shut up.
Yeah, I'd rather be my team than lose the 76ers in the first round. I'd rather lose the Lakers than the 76ers.
At least
I got you both beat.
we've sniffed a
I got you both. I got you both beat.
The Rockets have a championship too. What?
Just a moment. I got you both beat. You could be the Bulls who just hired Tiago Splitter as their coach.
Who even leads that Chicago team since Vucevic is gone?
I'll give you one worse. We could always be the Lakers and have a bunch of infight and get everyone fired.
Well, you could be the Cleveland Cadavers.
Oh God. Not Cleveland.
Even though they made the Eastern Conference final. Yeah, you could be the city of Cleveland. The Guardians, the Browns, the Cadavers.
Listen, they got lucky. The Cleveland Cadavers got lucky to get to the Eastern Conference Finals because I believe in my I can't think of the term. I'm blanking on it. My conspiracy theorist mind that the Detroit Pistons got played to the left. They nearly got played to the left against Orlando. They did against Cleveland. More on that later. Speaking of the Lakers.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, God.
The possibility of having $50-ish million in salary cap space, which they won't have, And it's just that. It's a possibility. Which means if they were to get that kind of space, LeBron would have to go and Rui Hachimura would have to go. But the biggest name on the Lakers free agency, unrestricted free agent list is Austin Reeves, their best player.
Question is, where does he end up?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to play conspiracy theorist all the way through this segment here.
All right, where's the Reynolds rap?
Here is a stupid 5-team trade I'm looking at from somebody that I was perusing it. The trade involves these 5 teams: the Celtics, the Pistons, the Bucks, the Jazz, and the Spurs.
Ew, I don't like it already.
I don't like it either.
Receive power forward, shot creator Giannis Antetokounmpo, movement shooter, shooting guard from the Pistons, Karis LeVert, and stationary shots from the Jazz, John Conchar.
Nope.
The Pistons receive Jaylen Brown.
Hell no.
Hell no.
The Pistons, Duncan Robinson, an off-screen shooter, small forward, 6'7". A 2026 first round for the Pistons, a 2027 first round for the Celtics, a 2030 first round for the Pistons, a 2031 first round from the Spurs, a 2032 first round from the Celtics, and a 2032 first round from the Pistons. The Jazz receive De'Aaron Fox, good, set him away, and center Isaiah Stewart, a 2028 first round pick from the Pistons, and a 2029 first round pick from the Spurs. And the Spurs receive off-screen shooter on a 3-year contract, Lauri Markkanen.
Bishop Bullwinkle, please.
My pleasure.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Why this wouldn't work? The Pistons and the Spurs would be under roster compliance. They would only have 9 players on standard contracts.
Not just that, but that's more convoluted. Please, once again.
Once again.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Careful playing that because we definitely can and have been copyrighted for that song. But that is from Mr. What's his name? Black Mercury 15. And the first comment is, "This is the worst trade proposal I have ever seen. I was dumb before. Now I owe brain cells."
Now, okay.
That's more convoluted than the Browns quarterback room.
Oh God, we're gonna talk about that next because I'm improvising here today, and the reason I'm improvising because it's my fault. I said I would get the show together, and my wife came home yesterday, and I passed out. I will take fault for this, but keeping Reeves is a high priority for the Lakers.
They need someone who can shoot besides Luka.
Linked to Brooklyn, by the way. The Nets.
Wait. What? Austin Reeves linked to the mess?
To the Brooklyn mess, yes. He has been
linked to the Brooklyn
Shadow Realm. Oh God.
Poor Austin Reeves.
This is called we're the Los Angeles Lakers. We're gonna send our best talent to greatly terrible teams.
They've done it before.
They've
done it before. Not just Derek Fisher.
Shaquille
O'Neal, Derek Fisher, Robert Horry,
Rui Santos.
Robert Horry wound up winning a ring with the Spurs after he left the Lakers.
The Lakers.
Yeah, he got.
There's a Wait a minute. Yeah, Anthony. There's a player in Washington whose name escapes me. He was a Laker once upon a time.
Is he currently active in Washington?
I believe he is. He wore number 30 for the Lakers. I don't know why I am blanking on this name.
Well, let's take a look at the Washington Wizards.
Washington Bullets, get it right.
Washington Bullets. Yes. Thank you.
I just go by the reality, fellas. It's sad to
I
say.
do.
Screw reality.
I do too, but I like Washington Bullets better. Kyle Kuzma. That's the name I'm thinking of.
Oh, Kyle
Kuzma.
I don't even think he's in Washington.
Because the Lakers traded him there. That's why.
No, he's in Milwaukee, dude.
Oh, he's in Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's
Okay. That's probably why I blanked.
For the
And I did a Bucks game earlier this year. Brian, yeah. Me and the NBA.
Caffeine.
Listen, me and the NBA have not gotten along in several years.
Listen, the only time Brian would care about the NBA is if LeBron got traded to the Warriors.
I quit. Deeds brought this up last night in the group chat, and if that happens, I quit. I will put this headset down as far as the NBA goes, and I'd walk away.
I don't have a horse in that pony show, and I'd walk away.
That should tell you something. That should tell you something. Okay. A lot of people are going to get mad at me for saying this. Shane will not get mad at me for saying this. But the last great NBA Finals matchup was 2022.
You're not wrong.
Warriors and Celtics.
And that was
it was one of those finals where you didn't know who was going to win.
I don't know.
It was split. The picks, I can tell you, the picks were split. Yeah, the picks were split down the middle.
Listen,
okay.
The only reason we don't look at Pacers Thunder is because we all hated the Thunder, but that was an even series all the way up until Halliburton got injured in Game 7.
Well, the Pacers gave away game. Well, the Pacers gave away Game 4.
Yeah, they did.
And then the last series we just watched, every game was close. It's just the Spurs they just couldn't put it together. That was the Spurs.
Look, the Spurs just couldn't finish. They'll learn from this. Don't get me wrong. They'll learn from this. Okay? But the last great World Championship Series was 2022. I stick by that.
I mean,
in my opinion, the last great World Championship was not 2022. It was 2019. Warriors Raptors was a great series.
That's a close second. That's a close second.
I mean, yeah. I mean, going back.
I mean,
to
look. Okay, let me say this.
Toronto team that deserved a championship was the Raptors.
Let me put it this way:
because of their ownership, and the Maple Leafs don't deserve anything because it's the Maple Leafs.
We all
I'm a
know.
Boston fan. I'm supposed to be saying that, Droid, not you.
We all know the Maple Leafs will never ever win the Stanley Cup again. Okay, we know that, but I can say 2019 and 2022 is 1 and 1A in terms of the last great World Championship Series.
I mean,
it'll be 1 and 1. It'll be 1 and 1A.
I mean, let's be real about this. The Spurs collapsed quicker under the lights in New York than Dak Prescott does. Okay.
Listen, and another thing is like
the Spurs collapsed quicker than the Toronto Maple Leafs in a Game 7.
Listen, the thing I loved about the 2025 NBA championship was because Pascal Siakam back in a championship was doing really, really good. Mm-hmm. But you lost your leader. Siakam is not a leader. Hallie is definitely a leader.
Yeah.
And that's we had this talk before about, leaders win championships, and when you don't have a leader, you can't really win a championship. So Like, that's why I think Jordan Stahl deserved that Conn Smythe. He was the leader for that entire series.
I agree.
And
I agree.
was one of the big reasons why they won that championship. Same reason for the Knicks. You know, Jalen Brunson is the captain, and he helped lead every comeback, including a 40-point performance in Game 5.
45. Knicks' first ever 40-point performance. Knicks' ever 40-point performance in a World Championship Series. 45. It's like I said at the end of Game 5 during the broadcast, Jalen Brunson running on fumes with 45 points. They couldn't get a bench point to save their life, and yet they get just enough to win. And that's all you need. You need just enough to win.
I mean, you
Take a break.
look at the fact that every single one of those games had double-digit leads blown to where the final margin of victory combined still wasn't double digits. That says everything.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Now, let me put a Dietz rumor to rest. Because Dietz decided to mess with me and said LeBron James to the Warriors. This is where I mess with Dietz. He doesn't come back until Thursday, but Dietz,
you tripping.
Looking at this logically, the Warriors are tied up on their books. Unless they make one hell of a trade to free up some cap space, he ain't going to Northern California.
The only way they'd be able to get the cap room is get rid of everybody but Curry.
Exactly. And Curry is tied up until the end of his career in San Francisco.
Yep.
And what makes that he's going to, and I'm reading this off of ESPN.com. And now we get to James, who is coming off an excellent season despite being 41. Who told this lie?
An excellent season, my ass.
Who the hell told this lie?
LeBron James had a hell of a season this year.
You fool! There. LeBron James had an excellent season.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh. Stop lying. Always.
But
we better take a break. And Joy's microphone arm just completely broke. Oops.
It's not broken yet. I'm still holding on though. Just like with my Rockets, I'm holding on though.
That hope is waning.
Shut up.
That hope
is gone. Let's be real.
You're holding out hope for your Rockets unless Akeem Olajuwon walks through the door.
My God, that's Akeem Olajuwon's.
Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, Sleet or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
Dear bronsexuals,
You fool! What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Even I don't know at this point.
I put that together at like 2, 3 in the morning.
And Droid, let's be real. The only way the Rockets really have any hope is if Stevie Franchise walks through that door. By God, that's Franchise's music.
No. 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 The only way the Rockets have hope, I mentioned Hakeem Olajuwon already. Mentioned Robert Horry already.
Yep.
All right.
Oh boy.
Y'all are gonna laugh.
Try me.
The only way the Rockets have hope is if Ralph Sampson walks through the door.
Oh, dear God in heaven. Dear God in heaven.
Droid, what are you watching?
What you mean? I'm not watching anything.
Or what are you playing?
FIFA.
Figures.
You trying to win yourself a World Cup?
No, even if I played as the USA, we still would have won the World Cup.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, we can all dream.
51 after the hour, a few minutes before the second hour. And which team are you? Let me pose a question of the day. Which team do you hold on to hope to for winning a world championship? We know Droid's team. That's the Rockets.
Royals.
Shane has the
It's more the Royals than it is the Rockets.
Royals.
I mean, Droid knows that the U.S. has a better shot at winning a World Cup than the Rockets do at NBA Cup.
Oh wow! Ouch!
Cote d'Ivoire has a better chance of winning the World Cup than my Rockets winning a title. I'm just being so honest.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Cape Verde has a better chance of winning the World Cup than my Royals winning a World Series.
I don't want to see the Chicago Bulls or the Golden State Warriors ever win an NBA Cup. Ever. I don't care about that in-season tournament. I don't care about that POS in-season tournament. I want to cuss right now, but I know I can't because it's my own rule. And it's written above me.
Yeah, and we're not exactly uncensored today. We're saving that for later.
I know. We're saving that for a later time. You know what?
Who do I hold out hope for? Oh, God.
I know your team, Boston Bruins.
That and right now the way the Red Sox are playing, we don't stand a chance in hell.
Well, they could go on another magical run like they did last year.
I don't see that happening, not with our pitching staff.
Oh, burned to a crisp, huh?
Worse than me down at Wiscasset Saturday.
How bad was that? Or do I want an answer to that question?
I'm still recovering.
That's all I need to know. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope for two teams. My White Sox and the 49ers. And the way the White Sox are playing right now, I am impressed.
Look at it this way, though. I'm
gonna do a more deep dive in hour 2 to kick off hour 2 with the White Sox.
Look at your Niners. Look at your Niners though. Last season, they were the walking mash unit. Okay, they had Klinger and Alan Alda running that team, and somehow they practically made it to the Super Bowl. Come on,
we had.
Oh, you mean Hawkeye?
Wait a minute. We had two mash units. We had two mash units for the 49ers last year. Two.
And y'all still
and
they were all Super Bowl.
And they were all full. Okay?
And somehow y'all still made the Super Bowl. Almost. Come on now.
Listen. I kind of listen, when Jay Spivey was on when we previewed the wild card, and Jay said there's no way the 49ers would beat the Eagles. I sat here and agreed with him, okay? We're going to the House of the World Champions. It's the Eagles, and the Eagles are a worthy opponent for San Francisco. They always have been, okay? I went to dinner with my wife and my child, Cheyenne, and her boyfriend, Kai. And we got to Applebee's, and the 49ers game is like right in front of me.
Don't you just love
my
that?
wife? My wife clamped a hand on my shoulder and she says, "Don't get too excited." I said, "Baby, you know that's my team." She says, "I know, but our kid's coming in with her boyfriend, and you got to be nice." I know I got to be nice, but damn it, the 49ers are playing. When Eric Kendricks, what's up, Clark Goodlow, and what's up to Damian Hernandez? When Eric Kendricks knocked away a pass to seal that game, I nearly jumped out of my seat. I was trying not to react. I was trying not to react with my girls in tow. I was trying not to react. I didn't make it.
I'm going to put it this way. If it wasn't for that matchup you guys had with Seattle and that kickoff return for the opening game, the opening kickoff for a touch, if it wasn't for that, that whole game would have been different.
After that opening kickoff was run back for a touchdown by Rashid Shaheed, I said game over.
Yeah, and it was. That game was over in the first quarter.
That game was over after the opening kickoff. I knew we were cooked.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If it wasn't for that, the momentum would have been vastly different.
But you know what? I will gladly take a 12-5 season with 2 MASH units, losing Bosa in week 3, losing Fred Warner 4 weeks later, losing George the Animal Kittle in the wild card game.
That hurt.
That did hurt. We had no receiving core, basically. And somehow the Niners went 12-5. How in the... Listen, y'all were here when Deb wrote an epitaph to my 49ers season after we lost Fred Warner. Hell, I wrote a second epitaph. Proved me wrong. And that's when the Niners, after we lost Fred Warner, that's when the Niners decided, okay, people are writing us off. Good. That's what we were looking for. Clark Goodlow says, good morning, Snowman, and let's go Sacramento A's. Okay. They're still the Oakland A's as far as I'm concerned. They're still...
and they can't play in Vegas,
Oakland
apparently.
A's. No, not after what the Rockies did to them. They're still the Oakland A's. They're still the Oakland A's. They're still the Washington Bullets. Hell, they're still the Washington Redskins.
Yes, sir.
They're still the Seattle Supersonics.
Where's Tony Chimmel when we need him?
Exactly. They're still the Seattle Supersonics. Who else am I missing?
The San Diego Superchargers.
The San Diego Chargers. Thank you. And this one's for Droid. Oakland Raiders. And this one's for Droid. They're still the Kansas City Kings.
St. Louis Browns.
No, they're still the St. Louis Football Cardinals.
Go with that, too.
They're still the St. Louis Football Cardinals.
Rams.
I loved making the distinction. A lot of people don't understand what I grew up with. And one of the first times I watched football with my dad, God love you, Pops, we made the distinction between the St. Louis Football Cardinals and the St. Louis Baseball Cardinals. My first favorite team in baseball was the St. Louis Cardinals. They're still the Baltimore Colts. You're right, Sick.
What about the Rams?
Who cares?
The greatest show on turf.
St. Louis Rams. That's where playmakers started loving the Rams. They were the greatest show on turf, and they used to kick our butts all the time.
I actually have Marshall Faulk on my Madden team.
You know what? Marshall Faulk was somebody else, okay? Marshall Faulk was something else. Quit stretching. You're making me sleepy. All right, we're at the top. What?
I'm already sleepy. Shut up.
You're playing FIFA. I'm not surprised.
We're going to a break. We got our ID. And when we come back, hour 2 begins with a matchup of first place teams, one you'd expect and one you certainly didn't. Hour 2 in a deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you total football talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I'm going to pay for that. 11:05, and we owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
Broadcasting live in your region, across your nation, and around the world. This is Snowman Multimedia Sports.
It's really, in the end, basically a skill issue. Ball goes Benton, Kayla Williams.
I am cute. Now do me a favor and get the hell out of my face, you thirsty sons of bitches.
And she's not here to hear it.
That's the one that features Jen. Well, I got to do one on my own pretty soon. 6 after the hour, and this week in baseball features a matchup of first place teams. One expected to be there and one totally out of left field. The one that's totally out of left field is my team, the Chicago White Sox. Yes, we're technically in a first place tie with the Cleveland Indians, Cleveland Guardians, for those of you scoring at home. But doggone it, it's June 16th, and the White Sox are in first place in the AL Central. What? Y'all heard what I said. It's June 16th, 2026, and the White Sox are in first place in the American League Central Division. What? And they're doing most of this. And they're doing most of this without Munetaka Murakami, who's on the injured list for a few weeks with a groin injury. Man, will you quit yawning? You're making me sleepy. Quit it. Quit that ish. I know. My on-screen son, folks. Dog, let me ask you something. Did you expect this kind of matchup?
Honestly, no.
I didn't either. And they're doing this without their super slugger, Munetaka Murakami. As I mentioned, he's on the injured list. The Yankees, we know what they're bringing. Why am I hearing a vacuum?
A friend of mine cleaning up behind me.
Oh, okay. The Yankees, we know what they're getting. We know what they're bringing. I beg your pardon. We know what they're bringing.
Without Aaron Judge. They're doing it without Aaron Judge. That's the thing.
Yeah. So the two big sluggers are not going to play this series. They're both on the injured list. And the White Sox just took 2 out of 3 from the world champion Dodgers. What?
They did that in their backyard in Chicago.
They did it on the South Side. We ain't beat the Dodgers in a home series since 2014. And the other series I remember we beat the Dodgers in was 2005. That Saturday night, I was working at Cedar Point. That Saturday night, I watched AJ Przinsky walk us off.
Yeah, he went long dong central, if I remember correctly.
To cap a 4-run ninth. The late great Ed Farmer. This place is up for grabs. Well, the South Side is up for grabs now. Sox and Yankees in the Bronx. 3-game series. A matchup of first place teams. And the White Sox. Listen, this is not a flash in the pan. The White Sox are playing well. Matter of fact, give me this. I wanted to do this yesterday and I never got a chance to do it. I'm going to do it now. A little truth telling before I get into this. After I did the first game of the year in which the Brewers kicked our butts 14-2, I had my doubts. I'm thinking, here the blank we go again, another long season. But as I've monitored this team, I'll tell you the exact series where I think the turnaround happened. Give me this camera. Give me this camera. I think the turnaround for the White Sox began when they swept the defending American League champion Toronto Blue Jays. And 2 of those 3 wins were walk-off wins. It took them a little longer of a while to get their act together. But by the time May rolled around, these guys were good. I mean, Ryan McCoffey's never going to forgive me, and we'll have him on tomorrow, given the fact that the White Sox stole Munetaka Murakami from the Yankees. We didn't steal him. He was sitting with I know. I know. Well, McCoffey and I always have a conversation about that, and it's fun. We'll see him tomorrow. But it's like they've all come together, and each night is a different hero. Tristan Peters, Colson Montgomery, Edgar Caro, Miguel El Tigre Vargas. The pitching staff
Colson Montgomery has been a savior for that staff.
The Colson Montgomery threw out a lifeline after Murakami went down. I'm hoping we get Murakami back before the All-Star break, because once upon a time, Murakami was leading the league in. Ouch! Don't do that.
Sorry, that's I've been fighting.
It's all right. It's all right. Murakami was the American League leader in home runs. He had 20 before he went down with his injury. It just makes you think that something magical is happening on the South Side.
Once they get Murakami back, that team is going to be absolutely
Oh my
lethal.
Lord. Oh my Lord.
I mean, let's be real. This dude reminds me of Vlad Guerrero Sr. He isn't afraid to hit the bad ball.
I mean, people will look at his average, and we're talking about Munetaka Murakami. People will look at his average and think, oh, he's just a regular power hitter. He just hits for power. This dude can hit. This dude can hit. He hits the bad pitch. Wait till he figures out how to really hit the bad pitches, a la Vladimir Guerrero Sr. or a la Frank Thomas.
Oh, Frankie hitting bad balls? Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize Frank Thomas hit a lot of bad pitches. And the American League leader in home runs is another favorite slugger of mine, Yordan Alvarez, with 24.
Air Yordan.
Yes, Air Yordan. And don't be surprised if they get their act together. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Houston needs
Alvarez
to.
20
staff has to come around though.
Alvarez 24, Schwarber 24, Byron Buxton with 23. What?
Yeah, the buck truck.
Hunter Goodman, Murakami, Matt Olson, and James Wood all with 20. So
there's a shocker for you.
Runs. What's
there's
that?
A shocker for you, James Wood. He's come into a power display this year.
No, I'm not surprised by James Wood. I saw him hit last year. This White Sox team, whether people want to believe it or not, is good. This White Sox team is getting better. And you know the last piece that's going to come together for this White Sox team?
Bullpen.
Uh-huh. Well, you were right there. Pitch and King.
Yes. I mean, the starters, they need to be more consistent. Starting staff needs to be more consistent. But your closing staff has to keep doing the job. They can't be hit or miss. You can't rely on your offense all the time to bail you out of jams.
No. Can't do that. Although the White Sox offense has bailed us out of jams.
Yeah,
just as the Chicago. I know that. But the White Sox offense has bailed us out of jams. Just ask the Chicago Cubs.
Hey, Cubs, scoreboard.
There was a Sunday game between the two teams. The White Sox hit a 3-run homer to lead 7-4. The Cubs got all 3 runs back, tied at 7, going into the 10th inning. The Cubs grabbed the lead, 8-7.
Wasn't this the game?
And then Ryan Rollison.
Oh, Rollison did that.
I'm getting there. Ryan Rollison came in from the Cubs bullpen to save the game. You know what the greatest part about that is?
It was blown.
You know how many pitches Ryan Rollison threw in that 10th inning?
1.
2.
Oh, okay.
He threw 2 pitches in that 10th inning. The first pitch wound up being a sacrifice ground out to get the runner to third. The second pitch, which was the first one to Edgar Caro, left the yard.
Go figure.
2 pitches in that 10th inning. 2. And they both were put in play. And one of them left the yard. And since that game, and I hate doing this, and I know Allie's going to yell at me for doing that, but since that game, the Cubs sucked. The Cubs have sucked. I mean, they lost this. The Cubs lost the series of the Colorado Rockies, for God's sakes.
Yeah, surprise on that one.
Matter of fact, that day that Edgar Caro walked us off against the Cubs was May the 18th. Here's the call.
Tying run at third. Caro hits a fly ball out into deep left center field. It's back there. It is gone! Edgar Caro wins it! Shut up! Yes! The young man deserves it.
Darren Jackson and Len Casper on the call. AB Media with us from Indianapolis, Indiana. So this is a series I'm looking forward to. This is a measuring stick for the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, and it's a massive one at that.
It's a massive measuring stick series for. Give me this hat here. For my beloved Chicago White Sox. This is a Christmas present for my daughter.
Yep.
And here's another. Doggone it. Here's another Christmas present from my daughter. Unfortunately, I have to clean it a little bit because I spilled coffee on it.
Now, why for you do that?
My set crashed.
That happens.
It's my fault. It's my fault. My set crashed, and I forgot I had an open cup of coffee over here. Oops. But back to business. This is a humongous series for the Chicago White Sox. And yes, I'm mispronouncing the words. I don't care. I'm a 10-year-old kid because I'm excited about life and about this series. All right, White Sox, you will have my ears tonight. After the Fever game, you will have my ears and my voice. Keep this going. Keep this going. They're season high 6 games above 500. Yes, it's not the 15 games that the Yankees are above 500, but who cares? The White Sox are competing. And I said after we got shut out by Miami, I just want to see the White Sox compete. Well, they answered the call. I want them to continue to answer the call before and after the All-Star break. If there is a series that can make this season, besides us sweeping the Toronto Blue Jays out of town in early April, it's this one. And later on in the summer, me and the wife are going to Chicago. And God willing, I will meet Dave Sims in the booth. Cross your fingers. So as I said, I know what the White Sox are doing. They're getting timely pitching. They're getting timely hitting. This offense has rallied together, minus their slugger in Murakami. And they're doing the doggone thing. We took 2 out of 3 from the 2-time world champion Dodgers. Let me say that again, slowly. We took 2 out of 3 from the 2-time world champion Dodgers. Nah. And while I'm wishing big and dreaming big, hey, Dodgers, let's do it again. Only this time in October. And you better have Ohtani in tow. You'll have to stand in line. A rematch from 1959 for the World Championship. If I'm not there in person, this headset is on. But we got a long way to go first, and I know that. White Sox, keep doing what you're doing.
I was going to say, this ain't even the dog's days of summer, man. There's a long way to go.
I know, but I'm loving what I'm seeing so far from my White Sox. Keep doing what you're doing. Pitching and hitting. The game is simple if you keep it such. And Will Venable, keep coaching these kids up. Keep coaching them up. And use the attitude that no one believes in the White Sox. That's been their MO. Well, I certainly do. And I want to see more. And I know it's early, but we'll see y'all in October. I hope. That's Snowman's take. What's yours? Coming up next, I'm going to put Shane on the hot seat.
Oh, what'd I do now?
You'll find out. Introduce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life-holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and He was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color of crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Why did you do me dirty like that? Why?
Mooted.
Why what?
Why did you do me dirty like that?
I didn't do you dirty. It was funny when it happened live, and it's funny now.
Yeah, but it was funnier seeing everybody's reaction.
Well, let's just say I may have put it on a t-shirt.
No, actually, you would.
29 after the hour. Big Dog hanging with me. Droid couldn't hang with the big boys, and I mean that very kiddingly. The kid works hard. So I said I would put Shane on the hot seat. I lied.
Okay.
You're off the hook.
Okay,
I am however.
Okay.
There is a hot seat awaiting.
For who?
The Chicago Cubs.
Hey, Hank, we need the propane. Now cook.
Okay. Once upon a time, the Chicago Cubs were in first place in the National League Central this year.
Sounds like a story we're telling our kids to put them to sleep.
They had everything going for them. And they also had not one, but two 10-game winning streaks. Two.
I remember.
Then the bottom fell out.
In a bad way.
I mean, yeah, the Cubs are still fishing around the playoff race, miraculously. They're still fishing around the division race, miraculously. But the Cubs are 7 games out of the National League Central Division race.
After having two 10-game win streaks.
Two!
For Pizzle, two-time.
Two-time. And they're in a three-way tie for one of the wild card spots with San Diego and, of all teams, Washington. Matter of fact, the three wild card teams, as it stands today, June 16th, are the St. Louis Cardinals, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the San Diego Padres.
Or as Don Orsillo calls them, Slam Diego.
Thank you, Don Orsillo. No, what does he call him? Blazing Slam Diego.
Yep.
The three teams that are chasing these wild card teams are the Washington Nationals. Watch this team. The Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs.
You'd think the Cubs would be higher after those 2 10-game winning streaks, but not so much.
The Milwaukee Brewers are kicking butt in the Central Division at 43-26.
Mr. is the reason for that.
How do I know about the Milwaukee Brewers? I saw them the first series of the year against my White Sox.
Like I said, the Miz is the reason why the Brewers are doing their thing.
And also there's a fellow named Chad Patrick, who's a member of that staff. And I saw Chad Patrick play personally at Hebron High School back in 2016. The kid can throw. Now, with all those facts being dispersed, what happened?
What happened?
What happened? Let me put this in a proper letter. Dear Chicago Cubs, what happened? Y'all were supposed to be running away with the Central Division, and yet you lose a series to the Colorado Rockies.
Where did
you get swept at home by the Houston Astros?
Yup.
As a matter of fact, since those 2 10-game winning streaks, you Cubs have lost every single series until you finally won a series against the San Francisco Giants.
Who?
Think about that. You lost 8 straight series until you took a series from the Giants.
Everyone else has.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna suck today. Why is that song in my head? Jesus.
We'll be hearing that later.
Don't give me any ideas.
You already had the idea. I just confirmed it.
You're right. You're right.
It's why I'm here.
But I get to say something, at least for now. Still a long way to go in the season. I know that. But before I say what I want to say, I'm going to entertain something that I entertained with Victor. What if there is a real apocalypse and the White Sox play the Cubs for the World Championship?
You realize that Chicago will burn no matter what.
What if there is a crosstown series for the World Series?
Like I said, Chicago will burn no matter what.
As much as I love the South Side, as much as I love my hometown, I'm going nowhere near that bitch.
Can't say I blame you.
I know someone in this household would try to convince me.
And that's when they get the Bishop Bullwinkle treatment.
That's when I would look at my honey and say this.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
Because the ticket prices would be out the frickin' door.
We thought it was bad for the world. We thought it was bad for the World Championship at Madison Square Garden.
But there is a long way to go.
Yep.
I know it's wishful thinking that the Cubs and the White Sox could be in the World Series at the same damn time. But given the way the Cubs are playing right now,
Dude, LeBron would have a better chance of re-signing with the Lakers than the Cubs making a World Series right now.
LeBron re-signing with the Lakers.
And drinking the brown liquor.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Damn it! As it stands right now, Cub fans, not going to happen. I know there's a long way to go, and I know a lot of you, if the Cubs make the playoffs, are going to tell me,
Shut up, bitch.
By God, that's the Rock's music.
shut up. You said rock.
Yeah. Fire. I am the great Cornholio.
Get up.
Fire.
You, Shane.
Fire.
You, and you.
He's sworn.
Get out of my Get out of my head, man.
Well, we got another hour to do something with. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we got another hour at least.
Are you threatening me?
I'm very Cornholio. I need polio for my bangholio. Lick to the caca.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I think on that.
We need a break. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Because we take this job so serious.
And Father O'Shaughnessy need to go to hell. That's what he needs.
What did Father O'Shaughnessy do?
I quit. We're done here. I'm done. We're out of here. What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Oh my God, telling me already. What the hell? I'm looking at Spotify. I'm already there.
44 after the hour, steaming toward hour number 3, where we will talk a little bit about the NBA draft. And I say a little bit because I don't know who the hell's in it.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Didn't think so.
Okay. I'm going to say something that I never thought I'd say.
Being?
When I did the NBA World Championship Series, I drew numbers.
You're kidding me.
I wish I was.
Now, are we talking Caitlin Clark Big Ten numbers? Or are we talking
3,300 for game 1?
No, that's not bad.
2,200 for game 2.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the crazy part. Game 5 was last Saturday. I knew in my heart I would draw numbers for that game because clinching scenario, you know? And it's the Knicks. I didn't draw numbers for that game.
Really?
I drew numbers for the game in front of it.
So 4 was bigger than 5. Okay.
No. The biggest draw during my coverage of the World Championship Series was a fever game.
Bruh.
Matter of fact, I will find and tell you right now what I drew for that fever game because I had a doubleheader that Saturday night. Last Saturday night, right. I had a doubleheader.
Yeah, you did. I know.
The Fever played at 6 and the Knicks played at 8:30. Now, shucks, I got distracted. I'm sorry.
It's a shiny new toy. Squirrel! Shiny toy.
And I also drew 20 extra subscribers from that game.
Nice.
Don't ask. I don't know.
I don't know either. And keep in mind, I'm on the road to partner on Twitch. I don't know how I do numbers.
I want to get to partner on Twitch. Damn it!
It's a hell of a road, dude. Trust me.
I figured as much.
We'll talk about it later.
We will talk offline.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't do that many numbers for the Chicago Sky Indiana Fever game, and that went overtime.
Yeah. Okay.
And with a little. All right, you ready for this?
Try me.
For that game, for the Indiana Fever versus the Connecticut Sun game on Saturday night.
Yeah.
8,800.
One of the biggest games on the network, dude.
The only games that were bigger than that was from this past college football playoff.
Damn.
The Fever I'm keeping on our growth engine.
Yep, I'd say so.
I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. The W in general, I'm keeping that.
Yep.
But I can't believe I drew 8,800 views. Well, the number's still climbing because a lot of people are catching this on replay. I understand that. But when I laced up the headset for Saturday night and I got suited for it.
Suited and booted.
Suited and booted, baby. I turned this monitor on. And thank you, Clark Goodlow. F them Cubs. Absolutely. And BGS, that's for you.
Now that ain't some bull.
That's right. That's absolutely right. I turned this monitor on and there are 600 people waiting for me for a Fever game. What?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Let me say that again. And I never dropped below triple digits during the entire broadcast. I never dropped below triple digits during that entire broadcast. Hey, BGS, this is for you. F them Cubs.
Nice.
And that's no bullshit.
Watch him pop into the stream now.
Oh, would you be surprised?
It's the master teacher. No.
It's the master teacher. I wouldn't be surprised either, even though he's out in Los Angeles.
Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me none.
No, it wouldn't surprise me because he's popped in here before. I mean, hell, 3 years ago, he popped in here and rode shotgun with us for a couple of hours.
Yeah, buddy.
And tore the whole set up.
Yeah, that sounds about right for him.
I love that man dearly. I love that man dearly. But 8,800 people for a Fever game. Oh, yeah, I'm keeping that. That blows away the numbers we did, you and I, for the Big Ten Championship 2 years ago.
I remember that. And that was some pretty high numbers then.
And that also blows away what I did last year when the Fever played Connecticut in Connecticut, wiped out a 21-point deficit, and won the doggone thing. While I'm thinking about it, because I know that's part of my growth engine. I know that much. Because people want to see the drama that goes on in the W, and I know that. I know that. Working thesis for me and BGS, because we're going to start a sports show here soon.
What in the hell?
What? Sorry.
What? Use a troll.
Troll!
Use a troll.
Beat it.
Use a troll.
Matt, you know what?
I said that you ain't even a good troll.
Where is it? Where is it? I know it. I know I got it here. Here you go.
Use a troll.
Troll.
Use a troll.
Troll.
Use a troll. I said that use a troll.
Troll. Hey, Cubs fans, shut up.
Imagine if Jen closed that one day.
She's done it on her stream with that whole thing before when we've played it.
I'm gonna get her to close it one day if I ever stop repeating it and making her laugh. Oh my God. Really? Get out of here and stay out. Once again,
use a troll. Troll. Use a troll. Troll. Use a troll. I said that use a troll.
Troll. Hey, Stephen A. Smith, shut up.
Oh God. I hate the fact that the Knicks won the championship now.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna
I love the fact that the kids did it, okay? I love the fact that the kids did it, but while we're doing this potluck segment, I may as well hit this. While we're doing this potluck segment, I may as well hit this.
Okay.
Stephen A. Smith gets to celebrate.
He can go down to Lake Titicaca in Nicaragua. Woo-ha!
Shut up. Matter of fact,
get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you have your tea yet?
Yeah, I've been drinking it the entire segment.
Okay, good. You know what I initially thought after game 1 of the World Championship Series?
Stephen A. Smith's gonna crow.
No, I thought this.
Well, that game sucked.
Facts.
Because how can you have a 17-point lead, a 14-point lead, and I just kept thinking.
Well, that game sucked.
Okay. Damien has a question. What are you guys' thoughts on the Bulls hiring Thiago Splitter and rumors of Giannis possibly going to Miami? Covered the second part. The first part, I don't know.
I don't have any what he does.
Yeah. All I remember Thiago Splitter for was blocking Dwayne Wade at the rim and getting revenge because LeBron blocked Splitter in 13. So Splitter gets revenge in 14. Now, if he is part of the draft room and they get the right players and he's able to make them come together, I'll give him a chance. I'll give him a chance anyway. But we got to see what he does. I am not confident.
Yep.
I am not confident. Part of me wants to say to Thiago Splitter,
you're despicable.
But that wouldn't be fair. Because God bless the Chicago Bulls. They're trying to get it right. And then they told Billy Donovan to eat crow and eat dust and get the hell out of here and stay out. They told him, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. As a matter of fact, Billy Donovan made the decision himself to hit the road and not come back. So I have no bleeping idea on what Thiago Splitter, who was an assistant coach for a couple of teams, and I think he was the French national coach. I may have read that wrong,
but I can double check.
Yeah, double check that. Fact check that for me, will you please?
Working on it.
All I can think of sometimes is
ball goes Benton, Caleb Williams.
Sorry, wrong button.
No, it's not.
Sorry, wrong button.
Ball goes Benton, Caleb Williams.
That's better.
Brazilian national.
Brazilian national team. Thank you. Thank you. At least we don't have to deal with
hemorrhoid. Lebron. Hemorrhoid.
That was actually brought up yesterday as well.
It was?
Yes. And by the way, he was also Splitter was the interim head coach of the Portland Trailblazers.
That's right. Thank you. He took over for Chauncey Billups, who got put in handcuffs. You fool!
Yeah. That's a whole nother story.
I don't want to touch it.
Not with a 20-foot pole.
Matter of fact, I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray over it right now.
In the name of the Tom Brady, the Manny Ramirez, and the David Ortiz, amen. Now let's go.
There.
That works. We need a break.
We're a couple minutes away from hour 3. Yes, hour 3. Oh, boy. Rolling right along, folks.
What are we going to do to kill this last hour?
Oh, that's easy. NBA draft to start with.
Well, that's...
Because I don't know who the hell half of these players are.
That's 30 seconds. What are we going to do with the other 59 minutes?
Trust me. That 30 seconds is going to turn into 30 minutes.
Of laughter?
I got a whole... Oh, yeah. We got a whole bunch of stuff planned. The Potluck Hour 3 on a Tuesday comes your way in a deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your...
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm sorry, you're what are these things called?
Spices?
Spices, thank you. My brain went bleh.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Basically, you're playing like first because I'm on change. Now, to officially put it out there in the name of the Bobby Orr, the Cam Neely, and the Tukaraske, man, we owe you all an idea. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Thank you, Father O'Shaughnessy.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia.
Hemorrhoid. Lebron. Hemorrhoid.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks.
Thank you. I retire.
Wow. I was about to take a swig off my tea when I heard the hemorrhoid, and I was like, nope, I can't touch it. I can't touch it.
Avoiding all of the spit takes that you can, huh?
For now.
For now. We're going to open with a WNBA discussion for hour 3. And
what you got for us?
The Fever play tonight, looking for 4 in a row as they host the Toronto Tempo at Cambridge Fieldhouse. Now, let me pose a question to you, Dogfather.
Yeah, what you got for me, you mook?
Which team do you think? Who? All right, you mook. Listen carefully. Which 2 teams do you think lead the W in home attendance?
Indiana would have to be one of them.
Yep.
And I'd go with the New York Liberty.
We're gonna fact check that now. Looking at home attendance averages for those
averages.
Average. I got cartoons on the brain, okay?
Yeah, I get it.
I got cartoons. I got cartoons on the brain. And speaking of cartoons, let me say happy birthday to the teenager of my grandchildren, Anastasia. Would you believe she is 16?
Okay. Time flies, man.
Yeah, man. Top 3 in attendance. Number 3 is Indiana. Number 2 is New York. And number 1 is Golden State.
That doesn't surprise me in a way. Newfield.
No, it doesn't. Listen, 18,064 for every home game since they came into existence. Every single one. Those are your top 3. 3-1 Indiana 3, New York 2, Golden State 1. 4th is Portland, 5th is the Sparks, and 6th is the Aces. I bet you any kind of money if the Aces move to T-Mobile Arena, and they probably can't because of scheduling. Excuse me, because of scheduling conflicts. But if they move to T-Mobile Arena, they'd sell that joint out.
Oh, easily.
They'd sell that. What's surprising me is that the Sparks are not selling out Staples.
Well, you know, when the Lakers can't sell it out and they have him.
I know. But still, they got Kelsey Plum. That should be enough to sell that joint out, shouldn't it?
Not when you have the stench of number 23 surrounding the building.
This is true. The Sky are near the bottom, averaging 7,100 fans in a place. I want to hit this.
Okay.
The Chicago Sky averaged 7,130 fans. They played 6 games total. Their highest is 9,025, and they haven't seen Indiana yet. 7,130 in a place that doesn't even hold 10,000.
Okay, so the house is roughly 3/4 sold most of the time. Okay.
But I don't like how that looks for the Chicago Sky, man.
Neither do I.
I don't like how that looks. If you have a place that holds 9,800 people and you're only getting 7,000 a night, I mean, they had better shots of they have better shots of selling out the United Center, which they will get the opportunity to do on August 8th.
Yeah.
League leader in attendance for away games. Take a guess.
Indiana.
Averaging 13,000 plus on the road in 6 games.
Gee, I wonder why.
Number 22, perhaps?
Sounds about right.
The attendance is beginning to grow at the arenas in the W. But who's to say if they don't move them to bigger arenas that they won't sell out?
Kathy Engelbert.
This is true. I mean, what does Allie say all the time? What does Allie say all the time? She ain't a good people person.
I was actually about to say, what's something else she said all the time? Can we fire the bitch?
Yep, August 8th, 2026 at the United Center.
Well, to quote an old wrestling term, Chicago can thank Caitlin Clark for the house.
Oh, yeah. And Caitlin Clark is going to be there unless another catastrophic injury happens, and I hope it doesn't. I pray it doesn't. There will be 20,000 people at the UC.
Now, you know what? You bring that up. I want to attack something we talked about yesterday a little bit more, being a former athlete myself.
Go for it.
And this is going to one local resident troll himself. Bubba,
just a minute. Let me open something for you.
Okay.
It better be in here. Yep, it is. I have a present for you.
Okay. Okay, I like it. I like it. Now, as I was saying, you're muted. Try that again. You were
Quit
muted.
muting me. Now cook.
All right. Now, Damien, you were talking about load management for some crazy reason. Have you ever played with any of the injuries that Caitlin Clark has been suffering from? Lower back issues, groin issues, stuff like that? No. Take it from someone who's gone through 9 concussions, 3 separated shoulders, a split tendon in his pinky, and a fractured wrist. Load management is needed at times to protect the player.
Correct.
Especially when it's someone who's as big an investment in not just the Indiana Fever, not just in the NBA, but in regular media in general, like one Caitlin Clark. Look at all the commercials Caitlin has been in: Gatorade, State Farm, Visa. Yeah. So when there's that much money involved and tied up in somebody, sometimes load management is needed. But here's the thing. You really think playing 30 odd minutes is load management? That's normal. Come on.
It is normal. It is normal.
So, Bubba, don't worry about what Caitlin Clark is doing. Don't worry about the fact of them wanting to do quote unquote load management. She don't need it. They really aren't using it. And look at the damage she still puts up points wise. Come on here. Why are we even having this discussion?
Because Damien started it.
He's a Chicago Bears fan. What do you expect? They ain't got 2 cents to rub together and think it's common.
Oh, dear. I'll close the garage on that. I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
Now then, my turn.
Do it. Cook.
Caitlin Clark does not need load management. And for all you punks that think she needs that think she is getting load managed, she ain't. Because if she was getting load managed, she would not average 31 minutes per game with a season high 40 in an overtime classic against Chicago, which, by the way, she dropped 32 points and dished out 10 assists. Oh, you know the best part about that game? She stayed out of foul trouble. Now, the refs still have a lot to do with that, but that's an argument for Friday.
Yeah, an argument we ain't got time for because I could take 2 hours.
In and of itself, yes.
Yeah, that's a special.
Caitlin Clark is not getting load managed, Damien. I love you, brother, but Caitlin Clark is not getting load managed. She doesn't need to be. Okay? Like Dietz explained yesterday, it was a 48-hour turnaround between games, Friday and Sunday. And Stephanie White made the smart move and held her star out for the Sunday game against Seattle. And they won by 20. And for all you punks, and I'm keeping Damien out of this equation, for all you punks that said, oh, the Fever are better without Caitlin Clark.
Shut up.
And eat your crow with ketchup on it.
Ew. Let's give him barbecue sauce.
No, and no.
By God, give him my barbecue sauce.
No. I'm not giving them the. You know what? I'll do one worse.
What's worse?
Eat your crow with horseradish.
No, I'm out.
So am I.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have told him to eat it with Arby's sauce.
No. I actually like Arby's sauce.
Mm.
I could have said eat it with mustard, but I held back.
They could eat it with ghost pepper sauce.
No, dear God, no. Someone actually challenged me to eat ghost pepper sauce, and I said, no, I like my throat and I love my voice.
Well, you could always tell him to eat it with Taco Bell sauce, but yet again, no.
Stop it. Get some help.
We need a break before we end up making people's bathrooms grenade.
Yeah. Coming up next, the NBA draft is next week.
Who cares?
Shut up. Get out of my head. Back in a deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you total football talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm sorry, your own, what are these things called?
Spices?
Spices, thank you. My brain went bleh.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
call that LeBron James-itis.
I couldn't help it. That was from our series, Snowman Learns to Cook on a Budget, and we are going to bring that back late summer, like heading toward the fall, because I'm going to try a few things and I'm going to explain it. My wife is going to film me, so both of us are going to be involved. Okay, Damien. Now you're beginning to piss me off.
Cook 'em.
Other players that are boosting the WNBA, not just Caitlin. I will give you part of that. I'll give you part of that. I mean, hell, Asia Wilson's the defending MVP, all right? Give you that.
Yep.
Paige Beckers giving the WNBA a boost. Yeah, true.
As much as we will begrudgingly say it, there is somebody in Atlanta doing the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But if you want to put this on one player who brought all of these eyes, if you want to put this on one player who brought all this attention, if you want to select one player that ain't Angel Reese, that ain't Paige Beckers, that ain't Asia Wilson, even though Asia's the MVP, that since she's been drafted has sold out every arena in the joint.
Not the joint, the joint.
The joint. If you want to select one player that ain't Paige Beckers, that ain't Angel Reese, that is not Asia Wilson, love you, Asia, but no, that has sold out every joint in the W, it's number 22. It's Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
Because there are a lot of masochists that watch the W that want to see Caitlin Clark fail, especially this year, coming back off of injuries. I should know. I have half of them in my chat most of the time.
You do.
And I'm going to have them tonight when the Fever hosts Toronto, looking for 4 in a row.
Yup.
But face it, man. She's back. And if she keeps playing the way she's played the last 2 games, Thursday against Chicago and Saturday against Connecticut, and avoids foul trouble, he's going to be fun. So legends like McNutt, Lisa Leslie, Candace Parker didn't bring views before CC. Not to this level. The closest who brought views like that, I'm not disrespecting. Damien, first of all, shut your face. Second, I'm not disrespecting them at all. I love every player that you mentioned. I mean, hell, I know Candace Parker. Naperville Central's own Candace Parker. Not disrespecting them at all.
It's a new generation of player.
Correct.
Okay, we'll go to the NBA. Look at who was there before. You had guys like Kareem. You had guys like Magic when he first came in. Guys like Larry. And then look at what happened when Michael came in. Look what happened after Michael left and Kobe came in.
It's that kind of movement. Yep. It's that. Damien, not disrespecting the legends at all, because my first 2 favorite players in the W, and I've been a fan since its inception in 1997, were Rebecca Lobo and Lisa Leslie. And then Cynthia Cooper got my attention. And then Cheryl Swoops got my attention. Sue Bird. It's called an evolution. Because the attendance in the first few years were up. Okay, the summit in Houston was always sold out. MSG was always sold out. Okay? The Staples Center was always sold out. All right? I mean, the Forum was always sold out. Then the Staples Center was always sold out. But then it cooled off. Like around mid 2000s when no one knew what was going to happen with the league itself. Because remember, they went through financial problems for the longest time. For the longest time. So you got to take that into consideration too, Damien.
I mean, let's just take it back to, what I know and love with NASCAR. 70s, it was Petty Pearson. 80s, DW and Earnhardt. 90s, Gordon and Wallace.
Wallace.
Always that next step.
Mm-hmm. And this is the next step.
Exactly.
And you know why people are even more interested in what Caitlin Clark does this season, Damien? She's coming off of 3 major injuries. The last one cost her the rest of the season, which was a groin injury, man. People are watching. Now I will say it again, and I say this with all the pride and love in my heart. I've been a fan of the WNBA since its inception in 1997, but I am one of few that has watched since 1997. Very few. Okay? Hey, we're not gonna name call anybody in here. Out you go. Okay, I am one of a select set of fans that has been a fan since 1997. It's an evolution. I am giving no disrespect whatsoever to the players that preceded Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers and Angel Reese and this new crowd. None. No disrespect whatsoever, and none will ever be given, especially coming from a fan who has been a fan since 1997. Okay? I watched the Comets win the first 4 WNBA titles. And then they stupidly went away. Now they're on their way back, and I can't wait for it. I would love to see Cynthia Cooper as their coach. Will that happen? Probably not. I would love to see Van Chancellor as their coach. But there is nothing wrong with paying homage to the old school, but also paying attention to the trends that are happening now. And the trend that is happening now wears number 22. Okay? And she ain't getting any special treatment. In fact, Damien, you want to have that argument? She's not getting any special treatment. In fact, the treatment of her is getting worse. Think about that. The treatment of CC is getting worse. Look at the last few games where she's allowed to get socked in the mouth, punched in the face, rubbed off the screens and called legal. Look at the Connecticut game. And she still kicked their asses. All I'm saying is appreciate it while it's happening. I certainly do. I've been watching Caitlin Clark since her junior year at Iowa. Remember, Shane and I did her magical run to the national championship game in 2024. What a run.
Oh, yeah.
What a run. Which began with a step back 3 in overtime in Indianapolis against Nebraska. That wasn't Indianapolis. That was the Target Center. I beg your pardon. That was the Target Center.
Yeah, but still.
That was the Target Center. A step back 3 in overtime, which sealed that game. And to borrow the words of my partner, Shane Lake, that was ice cold. That's what people come to see. Who moves the needle? Who moves the needle? And right now, the player that is the most popular player that is moving the needle right now is Caitlin Clark. End of story. Now I need another break. Doggone it. We're gonna mix in some food and some NBA draft talk because I still have a question to ask about this year's draft class. Introduce.
Who are they?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you total football talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. What are these things called?
Spices?
Spices, thank you. My brain went bleh.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I know I've run that commercial pack 3 consecutive times, but that's my honey.
Mm-hmm.
That's my honey.
I
One of
get
many bloopers we're probably going to have together. 36 after the hour. 20 minutes before we get the heck up out of here. And man, I took a look at this draft class.
Dude.
And I ain't impressed.
I'd be more impressed if Gerald pulled out his moral compass from Gun Run's ass than I am with this NBA draft class.
First of all, and I get it. I get it. People want to invest in the upside.
Yep, they do.
I understand that.
But where's the upside in this class?
More to the point, who the hell are half of these kids? I mean,
I don't know.
Save Cameron Boozer, who they have falling to the Bulls. I know.
Right.
AJ DeBansa? Who that?
Who?
The Wizards win the lottery sweep. I'm reading from NBADraftRoom.com. The Wizards win the lottery sweepstakes and will have a tough choice between a number of elite level prospects. DeManza would give them a big wing who can score the ball in bunches and impose his will on the game. He's an alpha dog who can set the tone for the team for the next decade. And then I read the bottom line of who they compare him to.
Try me.
Tracy McGrady.
No.
Okay. Now, I am just reading the profiles right now. I am going to spend part of tonight doing a deep dive on some of these prospects. But the problem is, when people do deep dives on these prospects, they look at the highlights and are sold on the highlights. I want to see a sequence with these players.
Yeah, take a look at like 4 or 5 possessions, see what happens.
Thank you. I want to look at a sequence. I saw a sequence with Cameron Boozer against UConn.
I think we saw the same sequence.
Listen, let me read this. They picked Caleb Wilson to go to Memphis. 6'10" and listen to these. Listen to this. 6'10" and a quarter and 211 pounds. What?
Bruh.
And the other thing I want to touch on is that, and now these are not the actual draft picks. These are prediction for the draft picks. Keep that in mind. Okay, first 4 picks. What's the common problem here? Freshmen. They're not ready.
That stupid one and done rule.
Matter of fact, 5, 6, they don't have a junior until they get to the Kings at 7 with Andy Mara from Michigan.
Oh, brother.
And Andy Mara is a good pick. Why? Because you need to bring the big man back. He is 7'3" and 260 and a national champion.
I mean, he'll be able to bang in the post with the best of them.
But his comparison. Okay. I got to do a deep dive now.
Who did they compare him to?
Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
They compared him to Ziggy Iggy?
Yes, they did.
Bruh.
I know. For the Clippers, they have them selecting Darius Acuff Jr. out of Arkansas. 6'3", 186, a freshman.
Dear God, please don't tell me they actually compared him to somebody actually competent.
You're not going to like me.
Try me.
One of the players they compared him to, Damian Lillard.
I quit. How? How can you do that to somebody? A freshman, no less. Comparing them to Dame time.
Now, at 9, They have the Mavericks, the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay, who have the reigning Rookie of the Year in main zone Cooper Flag. Carry on.
They have them selecting 6'6" guard Keaton Wagler out of Illinois.
Kid's decent.
But here's the problem.
Besides the fact he's a freshman?
That.
Yep. Who'd they compare him to?
A hint of SGA and Tyrese Halliburton.
Can we fire these idiots, please?
I mean, besides Ade Mara, the first 10 of 11 picks are freshmen.
Stupid one and done.
This one and done rule needs to be repealed. You know what? Here's how we solve that problem and force these kids to grow up. You make them graduate.
Yes.
If I was in charge of the draft, I would tell every one of these kids, get out. Now, I know there are rules in place that they've already declared, and the draft's going to happen with these kids already in the draft. I understand that. I understand that. I get it. I am partially kidding around when I say I tell every one of these kids to get out. But what I would do after this draft happens is install a rule where you need to play at least 3 years of college.
At least there's no high school kids in this year.
Thank God.
I mean, it had its run, but come on.
Now,
you do realize that we're going to get raked over the coals for this, right? We're going to get raked.
Care.
Oh, I know you don't care.
I don't
be prepared.
I don't give 2/5 of a. Give me this button. I don't give. Wrong button. I don't give 2/5 of a half of a flying.
That came up in Jen's stream yesterday too.
Beautiful.
She actually asked me if she was saying it right, and I had to correct her a little bit. But yeah, it came up.
Nice.
I mean, what Neil types of the Vita Blue, red blooded, yellow bellied hell came up too. So there you go.
What have I started?
Don't ask me.
Now let's go to let's all right. The Bucks are picking at 10. And they're looking at small forward Nate Ament out of Tennessee.
Okay.
You know what problem I see besides the fact he's a freshman?
What?
He is 6 feet 10 and a half inches tall, and he's only 211 pounds.
That's a bit of a problem.
And they compared him to Keith Van Horn.
Right.
That's a laugh. That's a laugh.
6'10" and a half, 211. Come on. He's going to get
least,
murdered in the post.
That's all. That's all players would have to do is just take him in the post a few times and give him an education in the post. Yeah.
Is this person serious? Is my first question before we do anything. Is this person dead serious?
I'll allow them to answer. Are you serious about your question?
Keep him.
Okay. He's okay, and he's a Tiger fan.
Keep him.
Keep him. Keep him. Hell with it. And the reason we ask this, and the you're good. You're good. And the reason we ask is because we get a lot of trolls on that same subject. We get a lot of trolls. Okay, that's why the dog asked the question. And besides, you have a sports logo. You got the Detroit Tigers. You're good. Are you actually in Detroit? We'll wait for that answer.
Yeah, but you guys do 6, 10.5, 211. All they gotta do is take him down the post and sneeze on him, and Cat's gonna have a hell of a field day.
Then you got the Hornets.
Oh, what did that dumpster fire looking at?
Morez Johnson from Michigan, a sophomore.
At least it ain't a freshman.
But at 6'10" and 251, I could see it.
I could see it.
I could see it. At least they got at least he's a sophomore. I still would say make him play at least 3 years.
Yeah, I would.
Because a lot of these players, and I hate this about the one and done rule, and we've seen it dismantle the NBA. A lot of these players are incomplete.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and Shattered, where are you coming to us from anyway? You in the Detroit area? You in the Tri-City?
I would say so, considering they're repping the Detroit Tigers.
Yep.
Now, oh, you know what?
What?
I'm looking at this site, NBADraftRoom.com, and there's a lot of errors on this site. I live in New York. Oh, you're in New York. Okay.
A New Yorker as a Detroit fan. Whoa.
Hey, seen worse. Seen worse.
I've seen a New York fan in Boston, and they survived. You got a point.
Listen, Chicago born and bred, and I'm a 49er fan.
At least
Damien says, I don't see anything wrong with these kids entering the pro draft early. I mean, of course, they're going to need time to develop. That's why you got the G League. We're just look at MLB. It's working out for them because MLB plays a longer game. And Shattered Cat said they were born in Michigan. Okay. Then I have this fun. Okay, Shattered Cat. Then I have this fun question for you. Be you Wolverines or be you Spartans?
Ooh.
And Damien, let me go back to let me go back to Damien.
You're comparing apples and oranges, dude.
Yeah. Same could be said for the NHL. It works out for them too, but they've played a lot more organized hockey. That's the thing.
It's a different system.
It's a very different system. The NBA, and I will say this until I go 6 feet under and until they change the rule. The NBA has been ruined by one and dones for over a decade. Period.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, what do we see here? 19 of the first 20, and these are predictions, folks. These are just predictions that I'm reading here. 19 of the first 22 picks are freshmen. Yeah, Cameron Carr, that's a sophomore. Christian Anderson is a sophomore. You got
one in the top 10.
Yeah, you got Yaxel Lindenborg, who's a senior, so that takes my math out. LeBaron. Oh my God, that name just does something to me. LeBaron
LeBaron.
Fillon is a sophomore, so I incorrectly said 19. Should have been 16. I made a mistake. 16 in the first 22 projected picks are freshmen.
It's ridiculous.
16 of the first 22 picks are freshmen. Really? First of all, what do I have a problem with that? First of all, the body isn't developed. Second of all, neither is this. I mean, I know even as a senior, you got to start from the bottom and work your way in. But at least you have experience with you coming into the league. Michael Jordan left as a junior, but man, he had the skill, he had the nerve, and he had the brain.
And it was a different type of ball back then, too.
Magic Johnson left as a sophomore, and to repeat Dog's point, it was a different kind of ball back then. Judd Heathcote was the late Judd Heathcote was Magic Johnson's coach at Michigan State in 1979. He told him, "You got nothing left to prove." He told Magic Johnson, "You got nothing left to prove." So he left as a sophomore in 1979. And what did Magic Johnson do in 1980? Oh, yeah, he won the world championship. And to this day is the only rookie to win Finals MVP as a rookie. Earvin Magic Johnson with a Game 6 performance that will put any LeBron playoff game to shame. 42 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists. And the best part about that game, it happened on the road at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Matter of fact, in his first 3 years, Magic Johnson won 2 titles, 1980, 1982. What's the common denominator with both of those titles? They both came against Philadelphia. The next year, they met Philadelphia in 83, and then Philadelphia put a foot in their asses.
Back when Philadelphia was actually competent.
And good. And actually knew how to draft. And actually knew how to develop players. And actually knew what a coach was, the late, great Billy Cunningham. And actually knew what an offense was. Matter of fact, the Sixers produced my first favorite player of all time in Julius Erving. But what scares me about this draft, 16 of the first 22 prospects are freshmen. I don't like that. You can talk about the miles that they put on their legs. You can talk whatever. Look, it's the mental game that I worry about with these kids. I've always said that. I will continue to say that. Physically, they can grow. Physically, they can get stronger. Physically, they can get better. But what about this? What about this? Huh? Now, it takes a special kind of athlete to play 1 year in college and then get drafted by an NBA team. I understand that. The sport I played was baseball. I get it. I understand.
Three-sport athlete myself. I get it.
But then you have some of these freshmen that tear their ACL. Like Jaden Quaintance from Kentucky, 6'10" center. tore his ACL. Wouldn't it piss you off enough that you had to miss most of your freshman season and you don't get a chance to compete for a national championship? Wouldn't that get on your nerve?
Most anybody else, yes.
Wouldn't that get on your nerve? And then you got the NIL stuff going now.
No,
Wouldn't
that's
you
a whole
want to
nother
just?
can of worms?
That's a can of worms that's bigger than LeBron James's game.
And deeper than his hairline.
That's a can of worms that's deeper than LeBron and Stephen A's hairline combined.
Get the politics out of here. Mm-hmm.
That's a can of worms that's deeper than my hairline, and I'm bald.
I think on that note,
we better get out of here.
Yeah, before we end up turning that into a whole new segment. How deep is this can of worms?
Why'd you just give me an idea?
Yeah, shit. Get us out of here.
Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We hope you all are too. 3 hours every day. So long, everybody.
I am the great Cornholio. I need LeBron James' jersey for my bungalow. Woo-ah! Make a teepee.
Goodbye. See y'all tomorrow.